that worked for them earlier on in the tournament when they were in that top 16.
And there's still that opportunity to switch if like a game goes down, right? They can go back to the Ulgrim if they really need to. Vortex and Vape versus Blaze and VipR. Game number 1 of Mammoth Fortress. After this game, we'll be going into the top 4 of the Autumn Championship for EU 2v2. A lot on the line on this match between a 5th place finish and potentially winning the entire thing. VipR fighting Vape off the left side of the stage. Let's see if Vape takes the same beating that we saw him take in the last matchup that we won, right? Because they just came down from winter semis, where the Roland Ulgrim didn't work out so well in their favor.
That might be one of the big reasons why Vortex is switching back to this brand. Or maybe it's specifically in this matchup against the double axe coming out from Blaze and VipR that he doesn't really want to play the Lance out against them. Nice snare coming out from Vaped and he charges it. Yeah. Sidelights there.
Damn, that's that double knockout coming out from Vape.
Well, Blaze,
could Blaze
return his
it?
own double. Can't deny the wall touch. Didn't even go for the Sarah attempt there. Was kind of waiting for Vape to lock himself into an active frame move. Vape very patient on his return back.
He's really trying to make that double knockout work out, but Vape just did not have nearly enough damage on him for any of the attacks that Blaze put out. That side air still only showing orange damage. Recovery coming out. Quite hit. Vortex is getting a lot of damage on the VipR, however. And Vape still up a stock to Blaze and VipR.
Sideline. Just getting some damage onto both of the blue team members. As you're saying, Vape just holding on to this stock. The highest defense character on the screen. That side air is still not enough, but it does give time for the 2v1 onto Vortex. Vortex actually very smartly kind of disengaging, going as high in the sky as he can, utilizing Bryn's wings to fly above the red team.
Vortex tried to catch VipR off guard with that pivot neutral signature. Didn't work out, and VipR puts more damage on the Vape's new stock, and Vortex could go down very quickly if he's not careful. Side air forward, and oh man, axe attacks being exchanged all over the place, but there, Vortex finally goes down. Blaze dominating in game 1.
What a quick adjust coming out from the red team. It started off looking very blue team favored. They got that double KO, but the red team able to take it back, taking out Vortex twice.
And that's the problem with stock thinking too sometimes, I think. And that is that Vape put so much energy into holding on to that first stock that Vortex was in a 1v2 for so long that it was actually a greater advantage to the red team than it was to the blue team for having that stock around longer. And Blaze going down finally, VipR could as well. Sometimes there's just those moments where if you get knocked back, it might be better just to lose that stock right away so that you can help your teammate out longer.
Finally respawn quicker, but the recovery does take out Vaped, and now everyone's onto their final stocks, but Vortex the most damage in the orange. Still has some health to play with for sure.
Yeah, Vortex holding onto that platform, gets hit by the spear neutral air off the side of the stage, dodges one pogo stick. Vaped trying to get a combo started with sidelight. Sider catches Blaze, nice grab to cancel sidelight down air. Uses the recovery to chase after Blaze as he goes back onto the stage, and Vortex is holding his own against VipR. How much longer? Nice snare into side air. Man, VipR and Vortex are going at it. Who's going to go down first? Ooh, dodges in place to pick up the weapon, downland away.
Nice recovery. Vortex goes down.
Now Vaped in a 1v2. Neutralite tries to go for the gravity cancel Neutralite to finish off the combo. Just keeps swinging the axe away. Vaped goes in for that ground pound. Can he make it back? He does touch. Oh, he's got to be careful. Another down air. Ground pound avoids it. Clash
out.
Oh,
Blaze does touch. Vaped goes deep, and it's going to be the ground pound from Blaze to take game number 1.
Blaze and VipR. And VipR now this time on the lower damage side, but still being able to get those KOs. Blaze really coming to play in these later bracket matches. Game 2 is going to be coming up. Will we see that like is Vape going to go for a switch? He's been on King Knight the entire duration of the tournament, at least as far as we've seen.
You wouldn't swap.
You think Vortex is going to go back to the Ulgrim again?
I think Vortex might swap to the Ulgrim, but generally when you see...
Whoa.
Okay.
So I was wrong. Zapapi isn't the only Azoth in existence. Never mind.
What?
Oh, he had to get the right skin.
Well, Vaped is also swapping off of the King Knight, going to be going over to the Enchantress.
Yeah, that's his
Fate crossover.
That's as different as stats as you can get.
Yeah, definitely losing a whole lot of defense at the very least, and swapping up the weapons. No crossover in weapons for Vaped. This is a very interesting pick. I'm curious to see how well it'll work, but it seems like it was 100% like they have a very specific strategy with this comp of an Enchantress Azoth.
Yeah. Enchantress Azoth. And Chantress being crossover for Fate. Mammoth Fortress for game number 2. I'm very interested to see what they've got planned because this is a completely different team swap coming out for the blue team. VipR and Blaze staying out of that Brennan and Ragnar, as we've seen them do so successfully. And Blaze is kicking Vaped away, not allowing Vaped to have that.
There's a lot of unarmed going on right now.
Oh, Blaze took a ton of damage, like really, really quickly.
Yeah, Blaze is in trouble, but neither of the blue team members really focusing on taking him out. Instead, it was Vaped who was actually trying to fight his way back onto the stage, was trying to fly over them with that recovery.
Yeah. Oh, man, VipR and Blaze sending to opposite sides of the map. Tried to go for that neutral stick onto Vortex, and it didn't quite work out. And that sends Blaze flying off towards the top of the screen. Can Blaze get the double edge guard? One Sarah misses. Oh, does he even touch? He does.
Fall. He's going real low, but Vaped still getting these wall touches. Both blue team members are so incredibly damaged. Blaze gets one.
The Vortex manages to get the nair, and then Chase dodges diagonally downwards to the wall just to touch, get his jumps back, and stay safe on this first stock of his. VipR with the neutral light after the side light. Oh, and trying to get the team combo on the Vape to get even more of a damage lead as VipR secures a stock lead for his team. And the gravity cancel neutral catches Vape reaching a little bit too far. Now on the scythe, what can Vape get done? Now that he's off that King Knight, VipR finally goes down. Can they take out Blaze as well? And it's working out. That chase dodge chained into getting Blaze off to the left side of the stage. Oh, VipR with the ground pound, unarmed. And the team combo on the Vortex doesn't get the haymaker. Dodges out of the way. But a great start coming out for the red team. Oh, man, Blaze unarmed. It is just a slugfest, but VipR is showing that he's the one that's stock tanking the best.
But he cancels a side signature just high enough, and VipR not able to get the punish. But again, both blue team members very damaged. Vaped falls to his death on the right side. It's leaving Vortex in a 1v2 against both the red team members.
For Silent Nair, falling down air, neutral light onto Vaped. Ooh, that Cider sends him flying, and now Vortex down to his last stock. If they're not careful, this could be the last stock of the tournament. Blaze has to be, like, I would not blame Blaze for playing incredibly safe for the rest of this game if he had to, because he just has to hold on to the stock long enough for VipR to get a lot of damage. But oh man, if VipR dies early, it might not matter.
Barely avoids that star shot, the neutral signature coming out from Vape.
Oh, there goes Vape.
Vape's going to go down, and it's all left to Vortex in the 1v2. 3 stocks left for the red team. VipR fairly damaged here. There's potential.
Neutral light. Oh, but Blaze thought he was going to go a little bit further. Double down air, triple down air. Is that going to be it for Vortex?
Oh my gosh.
Quadruple down air, and Blaze secures the victory and moves on to losers semifinals to fight up against TM and Zapapi. Wonderful play coming out from VipR and Blaze. The legend swaps were interesting, but just not enough, as it seems the Vortex and Vaped didn't have what it takes to take out VipR and Blaze.
And that will give us our top 4 again of the European Autumn Championship. It's going to be Ninja, Urtito, Knees, and QS sitting in the winners finals, and then now in the losers semifinals, TM, Zapapi, and Blaze and VipR. But before we get into that top 4, we're going to be taking a short little break, swapping out our casters.
Really short, like a minute.
Yeah, it'll be like a minute.
We're going to be swapping out for Foda and TWK,
like a real
favorites.
people minute.
Yeah, like we already see them like ready.